Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be describing the differences between the sun, the moon, and the rising sign of Virgo. If you don't know the differences between the sun, the moon, and the rising in general, then please go to the link in the description below. I've made a short little video describing the differences between the three. Alright, so firstly, let's look at the difference between the sun and the moon. Sun, okay, it is more apparent to others. It is about that outwardly representation, whereas with the moon, it is more about what's going on in the inside. It's as if the moon already instinctively knows who it is. The sun, ultimately, it strives to be its sign, whereas the moon exists as its sign. When it comes to the Virgo sun and the Virgo moon, okay, it is though a Virgo sun it wants to behave like a typical Virgo, whereas the Virgo moon, it needs to behave like the Virgo sun. So they want to exhibit the typical qualities that come with Virgo energy, and those sort of qualities would be organizational skills, responsibility, maturity. But the thing is that they're so busy talking about it and wanting to be that they can actually fall short sometimes. This is because they can struggle with consistency, whereas the Virgo moon, they will most likely become stressed or anxious if they don't live up to the standards, to the expectations that come with the Virgo qualities. As well with the Virgo sun, they may tell other people how to do things and how to put certain things into order and how to do things correctly, but then when it comes to themselves, they may find it very difficult to actually have everything in order. So what can happen is they may be a little bit last minute with keeping up to date on things that need to be done. So potentially what could happen is their house may be a little bit messy. They may not pay their bills on time. However, okay, with the Virgo moon, they feel, okay, remember, moon is all about feeling. It's about emotions. So the Virgo moon, they feel more comfortable whenever things are done, whenever things just get done, whenever everything is organized, whenever order is maintained. In a sense, it's as if the Virgo sun talks the talk, whereas the Virgo moon walks the walk. As well, the Virgo sun may also come across as very abrasive in comparison to the Virgo moon. The sun, okay, is this fiery planet, and it's in Virgo. So with Virgo suns, they want to show others how sharp and how critical and analytical that they can be. It's as though the Virgo sun is just sending out this message to others, whilst the Virgo moon is more secure and more confident that their qualities are just naturally a part of them. Remember, okay, the moon is represented with the subconscious mind, and about 90% of our actions are done through the subconscious mind. So if you think about the fact that when we're sleeping, when we are walking, when we're breathing, when we're blinking, whenever we know to write with our right hand over our left hand, these are things that are all done through the subconscious mind. So for the Virgo moon, its very purpose is to make sense that everything in their lives is in order, is organized. Yet it is the Virgo sun that is driven to obtain these things. And furthermore, when it does come to the analytical and critical qualities for the Virgo moon specifically, it's usually those that are closest to them who they display these qualities around. Let's then talk about the Virgo rising. I would like to highlight here that I have a Virgo rising, okay? Yes. So remember, the rising sign or the ascendant sign is more about how we express ourselves to the world. It acts as this sort of filter or this lens through which we try to make sense of the world. With Virgo, so Virgo is related to the 6th house within astrology, and that is all about daily routine. It's about health, it's about jobs, it's about responsibilities. So therefore, a Virgo rising is trying to make sense of the world through their ability to live their lives according to plan. Even their self-esteem and their confidence could all depend on this sort of ability to follow through on their plan. With the Virgo rising, they're always trying to they're always trying to reach perfection. They're striving for perfection. And so as a result, they can be really, really hard on themselves. They might even get to a stage where they deny gratitude or recognition or praise from other people because they think to themselves, oh, well, no, I could have tried harder. No, I didn't actually reach my expectations, so I'm not going to take their appraisal. As well, I feel as though the Virgo rising is the type of Virgo energy between the sun, the moon, and the rising, who is least likely to sort of intrude on other people's space or in their business or trying to tell them how to live their lives. I think this stems from the fact that they're too focused on themselves, maybe. They're just too hard on criticizing themselves, which, you know, as a Virgo rising, I know that I do this. I am definitely a representation of this, and I know that I need to learn to not be so hard on myself. Virgo risings as well, they project themselves to the world as very neat, very orderly, very fashionable, very together. They also might look a lot younger than they are. And this, of course, is because they are so concerned with trying to look after themselves. However, they need to also be careful because of the fact that they're so concerned with their health. This could even lead them to extreme cases, okay? A lot of Virgo risings may actually, they may fall into eating disorders, for example. Actually, Virgo energy in general can actually fall into this. And what they can do is they can obsess greatly over wanting everything, like everything, to be just right. What they have the tendency to do is they might sort of justify why they can't participate in just living life, in eating some fatty foods from time to time, eating sugary foods, in staying up late, in partying. They're just so concerned with striving for this healthy lifestyle that they will reject a lot of things that come at them, and they'll be too critical on what's going into their body and what they're doing. As a Virgo rising myself, I can definitely say, okay, I put my hand up and admit that I do that. I do that a lot. I've went through so many stages within fitness and health that it's ridiculous. And now I'm vegan. I've actually been vegan for 1.5 years. But yes, Virgo risings need to be careful that they don't become too obsessive with obtaining this mega healthy lifestyle. Overall, okay, whilst the Virgo rising wants to be seen by others as organized, responsible, and together, it's the Virgo Sun that is driven towards these qualities, but it's the Virgo Moon that is instinctively represented with these qualities. I would actually just like to quickly say here that, interesting story, I went out with 2 guys, okay, 2 of my male friends. One of them is a Virgo Moon and the other is a Virgo Sun, and of course I am the Virgo rising. It was the 3 of us that went out on a night out, and I was like, wow, it's a little Virgo triangle of all of us together. And definitely you can see the different displays of Virgo energy coming out of all of us. Okay guys, so that concludes my video on the differences between the Virgo Sun, Moon and Rising. If you did like this video, then please be sure to give it a like and let me know in the comment section down below, letting me know your thoughts and opinions. And if this is the first time you're finding my channel, then please be sure to subscribe, and I will be back guys with another video very soon. Bye!